I want to share with you all the first time I got pregnant. I was told I would never have children. I was molested at a young age, and it really messed me up. And I was told by the doctors I could never conceive. I was going with this guy, and uh, we were planning on getting married, but nothing came about it. After I lost the baby, we just went our ways. But anyway, as soon as we had sex, uh, I knew that I had conceived. I knew I was pregnant. I looked at him and I told him, I said, Bill, you're not going to believe this, but I'm pregnant. This is as soon as, we had had sex, I knew immediately I was pregnant. So I went to the store immediately and got right across the street from me. I lived across the street from a pickpack. I don't know why these things happen to me, and I don't know. But I am not lying. These things truly happened to me. I went to the store and got like 3 pregnancy tests, different ones. And I took them, of course, nothing came. I waited a week and then 2 weeks and took another one. I was pregnant. Um, okay. And what I didn't know was I was pregnant in my tube, to make a long story short. I was pregnant in my tube, and I ended up losing it. And they never told me the sex of it or nothing, but I knew. I knew it was a girl. My sister come to pick me up from the hospital after everything was said and done. I never got to see her or nothing. Only thing I had were the pictures of her from where they did the ultrasounds. I could see her fingers, her toes, her sucking her thumb. I was about 4.5 months pregnant. And I was bleeding, I was hemorrhaging, and they said they had to take the baby or me. I had to sign a paper stating that, I told them I wanted to let the baby live. I was bleeding to death. I wanted the baby to live, and I wanted to go on if they couldn't save, one of us, to let the baby live. But they didn't do it like that. As my sister was taking me home on the expressway doing 70 miles an hour, she looked over me and said, Shelley, I wonder what the sex of your baby was. And I looked at her and I said, I believe it was a girl, Sandra. I said, I really do. And they couldn't tell on the ultrasound what it was or anything at the time, but I could see I always said her. At that time, doing about 70 miles an hour down the expressway, a big pink feather as long as my index finger flew in the window and landed right on my knee. And I kept that feather in my Bible for years. I don't know whatever happened to it, but these things, I don't know why, like I said, that they happened to me, but this really happened to me. I know a lot of people don't believe in what I'm saying, but I have a lot of proof. I have a lot of people that are still alive that know today of what these things happened to me. I've always been told by a lot of people, they knew I was very gifted. I couldn't see it, but I was told, by my mother, by some things that happened to me and her at birth, and I'm going to go into all that. My sisters knew it, my friends knew it. They just knew that I was gifted in a lot of ways and to where I couldn't see it, Like I said, I don't know why God's using me, why I see these things like this, but I believe that something in my story is going to help someone. I truly believe that, and to come to know God. And that's all I'm trying to do, is to bring somebody to come to know the Lord. I've lived a rough life on the streets. I've been through hell and back. And I'm going to get into all that too, because I truly want to help someone that could be going through the same things that I went through, and to let them know that God is real. He is here for us. He wants the best for us. And, we have to just keep going and doing and trusting and having faith in Him. And if anybody ever wants to talk to me or wants to be led to God, that they don't know how, and you're crying out and you're in pain, you're struggling, please contact me because I can guide you. Just know I love you all and I'm praying for everyone, and have a very blessed day. Bye.